Hello and welcome back to On the Map Challenge Survival 4X. It is now March 4. We've got a bit of rolling to do. We might try and sell a bit of silage. So let's see what happens. Let's get going. So first things first, we are going to check in on our sheep. As you can see, our hay bale is still here. It is down to 4,000 litres. So again, slowly getting through it. I did just top up the water. It was halfway empty, but as you can see, looking at our animal number, bottom right, up to 35. So we have had 6 new lambs. So if we hop into our pen and our animal information, we should be able to see where our new lambs are. So that one is 7 months old, 8, 10, 10, 23. So it's not one of those, unless we've got a new baby lamb or a new baby ram, which we don't have there. Where is our new sheeps? Oh, I reckon there's a load of these. 0 months. So, looking good. Mother and father, as we can see there. So I think we can jump to that sheep. If we press X, oh, we get to see everything. So that is the mother. Okay. And then if we go to C, can't find the animal. Oh no! The father is one of the ones that died, I think. Oh dear. But we have got some lambs from him. So let's try and remember that 0006 at the end. So that was the father as well to that one. But they're looking good. So 0006 impregnated all these. And they are all looking good. We did have a good batch of mothers and hoo-has. This is one of the ones we brought really early on. So that was 4. He's a new one as well. So we've got a new ram in replacement, and we do have a ram that is of age, who is good as well. And our new ram, really good. Look at that. Then we've got a couple of new... We've got 1 or 2, just the one Black Welsh Mountain. So is that a different... Couldn't find the animal. Is that father gone as well? Is that the same father? It is. Okay. Oh, it would be, yeah, because this is the father of it. Yep, same. No, they're not. They're different sheep. So how... Okay, so are you saying that any of them could impregnate? Is that how that works? You know, I'm not against that. But yeah, we've got some new sheep, and they are looking good. They are very good, in fact. Where are they gone again? Yeah. High, very good. That one is very good, pretty much all the way. So yeah, very good. Pleased about that. And we do have a few more lambs on the way throughout the year. Let's just quickly check in on our water situation here. Loads. I think we topped up last time. Maybe not. But we're looking good. Anyway, we make about 4 or 5 grand from that. So yeah, this is a silage we might try and sell. Those are empty at the moment. I think once we've got everything settled and sorted, it's going to be a slow spring, just tending to the animals. So what I need is my roller again. So I planted the oats. I did say I might plant and roll off screen. I just planted. I thought we're not going to have a lot of jobs. I know I don't want to just do like repeat episodes if we're going to plant and roll, plant and roll. So I did get the big planting bit out of the way so that we can concentrate on the rolling today. I don't think I'm even going to worry about GPS for this either. I'm just going to go around and just roll it round. Entwine upon myself. Because I think after this, like I said, I'm going to try and load up the silage that we've got. 160,000 I think it was. We take 30 odd thousand in our trailer, so that's quite a few loads. And I've already got a 1200 litre bucket to load it with. So that's going to take me a while just to load that up. It's going to take me a hell of a while. But I'll try and get that done. That might be a couple of days worth of doing. We might do. It depends on how long I take doing this and how long it takes to load them up. It'd be nice to get 2 loads sold today in March, because I think we'll get the better price for it today if we can. I guess what I could have... No, I couldn't. I was going to say I could have just done the load and then rolled tomorrow. But if we leave the roll until tomorrow, it'll roll into April and we'll get a growth on our oats. So we can't do that. But then once I've done some of that, I might go around. You'd have seen some as we just then drove past. I'll show you on the next lap around. So yeah, we'll try and catch them as we come around. But we've got a few of these like storm damaged, broken, dead trees. One there, there's a few in there. And then as we go a little bit further down, so we've got 2 more in front of us. So I might try and head into the woods to see, you know, what is our land, and take out some of the dead trees. What I wouldn't mind doing, so that we have a sort of sustainable woodland as well on the map, is planting some, because we're going to be here for a few years. I'm not sure if you realise this. This is a multi-year project, and yeah, we might have to go off and do some forestry work to make some money and to fill some of the time at times. So it would be nice to maybe plant some trees and have them already growing. So I might look into doing that as well over maybe spring, early summer. Get out there, at least a tree planter thing and some saplings. I'm sure we've got the mod in to plant different saplings. If not, we'll soon whip that in. Not a problem. So different ways that we can develop and improve and help the map and make it, like I say, make it sustainable. Because if we're going to go in there, then it won't take long before we've sort of cut down a lot of trees in time. And I don't want this to be we're going to clear it all out and have it all done. We want to try and look after it and make it work for us. It gets a bit of a swing on it, so you have to be careful there. I probably should be slowing down a little bit. That's what it is. And up here I got a bit wayward when I was doing my screenshot, so I'll fix that up at the end as well. But so not to drag this on too much, we've done a bit of rolling already. I think we're already about 10 minutes in, so I'll shut up, I'll get this rolled, and then we'll get on to sorting out the silage. So that's our second oat field rolled. I'm just going to backtrack and get this bit that I missed while I was trying to grab a screenshot for a thumbnail. There we go. Job's a good one. Nice. Right. So next up, like I say, will be the silage. So I'll find somewhere to pop this. I'll pop the Bailey trailer on the back, and we'll get the Deutz all set up for trying to load. I was wondering, I might have a quick look in the shop, whether it might be quicker to use a auger and just like pour over the auger and get that to fill in. Because this little cheap one, this one pulls everything up. So I'm wondering whether I go with something like that. That'd be a good idea, do you think? I think it could be. I'm wondering if that'll be quicker. The charging hopper. GPS module we don't need. Design. Let me make it a little bit taller. I think 5 meters will be enough. Not worried about the colours or the rims and stuff like that. So I want to buy this. There's no traffic, so we're just huffing it in the upright position. This might turn out to be a complete waste of time and a complete disaster, but I think, you know what? You've got to give it a try, haven't you? You've got to give these things a go. I'm just wondering if that might be a few seconds quicker to just keep loading into the bottom of the auger, the feeder of the auger, or whatever it's called, the auger hopper, than it is to try and keep lifting it up, and my depth perception in trying to get it into the back of the trailer with the short, not the short, but the small, can't get me words out this evening, with the small capacity on our fork. By the way, recording this Sunday night, the England Lionesses just won the Women's Euro, so well done to them. We did watch it. Right. That's open. I'm not even sure if this is one that you can sort of climb into and control and stuff. I imagine it is, but if not, we'll just pick it up and move it anyway. It's on wheels, isn't it? We'd be able to move that ourselves. So if I open up my controls here, we can get in it. Okay. L keyboard controls. So I'm wondering, why put that there? Right. Unfold. So now it's in position. Turn it on. So it is up and running. Just check everything else. Right. So if I bring... I'll just move this out of the way a little bit. If I bring the Bailey trailer along as well, and try and park that up in a way that I'm not going to keep smacking into it. Let's see what we can do about getting this get this loaded in. Like I say, this is going to take me a long time. I am under no delusion that this is going to take me forever. But we're in no rush. I haven't got no no big jobs to do until the crops grow through and we've got to take the weeds out. Up until then, we're just doing whatever we like. The sheep can have a good laugh at us though, can't they? See what we're doing. Try and turn this round. Of course we hit the fence. Of course we did. Let's move the Deutz. Doesn't appear to be big enough. Can I make this any bigger? Not any bigger, but change its angle at all? That's as high as it goes. Right. Oh no. There we go. Pay to extend it. Okay, now that is better. Should have got the longer one. We've just purchased the extension to put on the end, that's all. Right, so that obviously isn't going to fill automatically. It's not an auto-fill thing. Let me get rid of that now. I'm a master at this. I was going to do a live stream tonight, but I was, like I said, I was busy watching the football. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is... Ah. Oh, there. Right, I'm going to need to get a weight for the back of the door. I might just put the... Oh, it didn't go in, did it? Bear with me. Don't get me wrong, slightly unorthodox, but that shouldn't stop me from tipping over. Oh dear. How do I not get anything in my auger? That's not going in either, is it? That little bit went in. This is more finicky than just loading it in, isn't it? Right, that's going in. Yeah, that's super finicky. Okay. I did say this is probably being a waste of time. That's annoying. That is annoying. That'd be nice if I could have at least some sort of skill, wouldn't it? I think that went in. I can see it pouring in, so... Yeah, I want to try this for a bit. If it's awful, then I'll have to stop. Finally got our first load in. I'm not quite sure what you'll see out of that first lot. There. We're going to sell everything as a little bit of a better price by about £8 per 1,000 litre, but this should be 250 per 1,000, which doesn't feel like a great price, but I think it's like almost at its peak, isn't it? Not quite. I think January, February is probably the best time to sell. But only by probably a few pounds. So it's 8,374 plus the 500, so it's nearly 9 grand. So I think that's about 1,000 more than what we got before. I think we got 7.5. So that was nearly 9. So it is better. So we'll have that. Now, when we get back, I've got a little treat for you. Because the auger, as much as I wish this worked for me, I mean it works, it was just extremely slow and hit and miss of whether I actually got it in, and I kept driving into it and hitting it, and it was a disaster. And then trying to load silage in with just the Deutz, this isn't tall enough to reach it in over the side of the trailer. So we've got ourselves a Merlot. It's on lease. Of course it is. It's on loan. No, it's not on loan. It's on finance. I got this one mainly because it's one of the cheapest ones. It's 90 grand as basic. I have put the extra weight on the back, and we do have a hitch fitted as well. So we've got a few little extras there. And the bucket I've brought outright, 6,000 litre capacity there. So yeah, this is a little bit easier. I think it's going to cost us about 4 grand a month on the finance, so it's not going to be cheap. But it just had to be done, unfortunately. It had to be done. I couldn't keep fighting with that. Hopefully we'll find a future use for the auger, because I would like to use augers. I do like doing them. I like to have an auger in a bin. Put that one in the bin if it keeps causing me trouble. But yeah, I do like to have augers to fill bins. I like that. like that little bit of realism. So we may, obviously not with that one because that won't be big enough, but we may look to do single capacity. Missed a bloody trailer. Single capacity bins, which I think I've got a mod that enforces that anyway, active. Single capacity bins, and then yeah, just putting them, filling them up with an auger. Why is that not going in? What's my new issue? There we go. It's going in now. I don't know what that was about. Maybe just had a little bit of a funny angle. More crab spill on the floor though. This is sort of how these things go with me. Don't know if any of you were here for the Lady Hill Live when I was trying to film a feeder wagon, and I ended up just sticking everything the other side of it. Nothing was in the feeder wagon. It was on the other side on the floor. Too funny. Too funny. Again, these things happen. I mean, that's why the long term viewers stick around. Let's be honest. Here for the fails. Right, see if I can make sure that go in properly this time. Yeah. Yeah, it must have just been at a funny angle, that's all. Alright. So I shall get this filled up. And we'll get as many runs done as we can. And until it's probably dark. Hopefully, we'll have a few extra grand in the bank to help pay for all this machinery that I've got what we call on the Never Never. It's now coming up to 7 o'clock, and we have our last 29,000 litres in there. We didn't quite get a full trailer off the last load. The Merlot, I gotta say, made that so much easier, so much more enjoyable, so much more relaxing. We got it all up, no trouble. To the point that whilst doing it, I also got to watch Cartech's latest Dutch Pig Farmer episode. By the way, if you don't follow Cartech, go check out Cartech, especially the Dutch Pig Farmer series. I'm watching it, I'm enjoying it, and I always feel like he deserves many more eyes on his channel and his content than what he's getting. So go over there, show him some love. I'm really enjoying that series. He's using the weather mod that I was talking about last episode, maybe the episode before. Contemplating on whether to bring that in. I mean, this time around he had like a foot of snow in March, and he couldn't. Not only could he not sow in his seeds that he needed to be sowing in March, but he couldn't even go out and turn his oilseed radish over that he'd planted in hopes of, you know, boosting his nitrogen levels. Before we leave, we're gonna get some more fuel. We do seem to get through the fuel, I think. In being a rather old tractor with quite a bit of wear on it throughout time, it's maybe getting through fuel quick. I don't know if that's a thing, but I feel like that's a thing because we are getting through a lot of fuel. Got 50, no we haven't, got 83 hours, maybe 84 hours on the clock for this tractor. It's doing well. It's doing well. I mean, a lot of back and forth is what we're doing. I think it came with 45, so yeah, we've put nearly 40 hours on it ourselves, which is a lot. Well, we've had a little sleep. It's now April. As you can see, we've got a lot. Top right hand there, new vehicles. They are all our leases coming out. Now, I think that was about 30 grand just just came out, which is a lot. 30 grand. We've got hail as well. April hail. Now this is not completely alien, but it's not the best weather, is it? Let's be honest. Oh, we've got some sale items as well. Let's have a quick look at them. Ah, no, we don't need that. But our crops should now be coming through. So we've got our lovely oats. Look at that. Greens. Ooh, got a bad bit of nitrogen there. Most of it's good. Most of it's good. Awesome. We like that. We like that. So we've got our other one that we just planted here as well. And now our grass is coming through. So our farm is going to start to look like an actual farm, which is excellent. Good. I like that. I like it. I like it. I don't like this weather, but I do like the progress. I do like the progress. Let's just check our sheep. What was it? 35? Have we had any more sheep? Have we lost any sheep? Let's have a look. We're still at 35. It would have popped up and told us if we'd lost some, I think. Fluid is still good. Fluid, also known as water, and feed is good. Still go for 3,000. Still got half a bale there. That was a 9,000 bale, isn't it? So we've still got a third of a bale sitting there. But they're all happy. Now I'm not sure if I should spend the money on the the monitors really for the sheep. I probably should. Now something I do need to try and sort out as well before they get too big is actually to have a second pen to put the new sheep in, just so that they're not then at risk of getting impregnated by their father or their brother, because they're animals. They will do that, and we don't want to mess the genetics up because we've paid money to make sure we have the best genetics. So that's something I need to try and figure out. Because I was going to put a shed up here, but I'm wondering if I need to put another pen down there somewhere. I haven't really got a lot of other space, and I definitely cannot afford to buy another bit of land yet. And I think, I don't know actually, no, I think we can get the harvesting before the lambs come of age actually, so they might be alright. That might be doable. So I think, oh dear, I'm concerned now. I want to buy a shed, but 30 grand a month coming out is making me think I can't afford to buy a shed. I think what I'm going to do, we're going to leave this one here while I have a little think. And next episode, we'll go out, we'll get the dead trees like I want to do. We might progress from April into May, just because there's not a lot else for us to do. So we might have an easy April. I'll look after the sheep, then come back May. We'll take out the dead wood, see how we're looking for finances and whether or not I can afford to buy a shed, or whether or not I need to take out a second load, because it's just getting scary. I don't like us not having money. I mean, we've got 330,000, but that's going to disappear so quick. So anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed this one. If you have, give a big fat thumbs up down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on. Find out when new videos are going live. As always, comments and feedback down there. Massive thank you to the channel members. You guys are awesome. Also, don't forget, go over. I'm sure you all know him anyway, but go check out Kartek. I'm loving his Dutch Pig Farmer series. As someone that always struggles to run a pig farm, it's good to watch him doing it. You guys will have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.